Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Sir You Being Hunted episode 478. Now, we haven't got much time really to do an introduction here because we are restarting the Hardcore Alphabet Challenge. That's right, I'm going to give it another shot because I kind of like the idea of it, that's essentially all. So I've got to move quickly because of course, as I did before, I've maxed out the robots, so I better start moving just in case they all suddenly start closing in on the old standing stones, as some of them are wont to do whenever you start a new map in this game and you load in and all that. Now, I will go through my alphabet in a second in terms of what the objectives are, just as soon as I reach a fairly safe location where I can be sure that I'm not going to die instantly. What I will say is some of the objectives on there are the same as my initial attempt. There's been no kind of real change. Oh, I'm just going to take that immediately, and I'm just going to take that one immediately, and I'm just going to take that one immediately, and I'm just going to take that one immediately as well, because straight off the bat, there's about 4 objectives that I might just be able to get done straight off the bat. So, yeah, what I'm just going to do is gear up with some initial stuff. Oh, there's a torch there. That's a good one to actually have, isn't it? Oh, look at this generation over here, where these buildings have sort of spawned perpendicular to one another. Very peculiar. Take some stout, because that's always great. Ideally, what I need is a weapon. Oh, hang on, I'm just going to take that as well, because that's another objective that we'll be able to do in due course. Lovely. Cheese. I'll have some of that. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm going to be able to just have so many objectives complete straight away. It's going to be great. So I hope you guys out there are all doing well. Hope you're all looking forward to the old, well, to a sort of reattempt at this challenge. Yeah, we'll take this because that's also quite useful to us. So as soon as I get to an actual, well, to a jetty, I'll actually sit down and go through these new objectives and all that. Matchbook for lighting fires, we'll hold on to that for the moment unless we can get our hands on an actual match box at some point. Don't need any of that in there. Ah, there we go, finally. So we've got a couple of weapons, right, let's start arranging stuff. I hear a rider in the background, which of course is not ideal. Okay. Since I've got my hands on a revolver, that's always great. I notice there's no real squires spawning just yet, but there are riders very, very close, so I need to be a little careful. God, what side are you? You're going over there, aren't you? That's right. Oh, there he goes. There's a poacher as well, fairly close, but we're alright for the time being anyway. Okay, clear out a couple of doorways here. Pickled eggs, I'll take it as a vitality replenishment item. There is another friggin'... Whoa, he's there. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Now I see there's a jetty that has shown up on the radar, so... well, a compass rather. We'll go to that, which will be an ideal location from which to... oh, there we go, some bullets, that's great. Brandy, don't want that. I was thinking about making an objective based around brandy, but I couldn't remember if it was called Ooh Brandy or just Brandy. But I see it is actually called Oh Brandy. Right, over here. Let's get to the safety of the jetty, and then I will run you through all my objectives, including those which I can fulfil straight off the bat. Oh, watch out for you there, old boy. Okay, so... wow, it's actually a very short jetty, that is, isn't it? Usually the jetties are a lot longer. I see you up there, mate, over in the distance. Right, okay, but since we're over here, we should be absolutely fine. So, let me go through my objectives and we can start ticking off some of these, and as well as that, I'll just explain them to you. Oh, hang on, actually, just before I do that, hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. There is a freaking red toadstool right there, which I will take, because that's also another objective. See, we're getting so many done already. So, like I say, some of these objectives that I've created for this second attempt, some of them are the same as last time. Other ones, however, I've changed. And I admit some of them I had to get real creative with, but you'll see. Right, so, objectives are as follows. 26 of them in total, of course, each one for each letter of the alphabet. Objective A. A is for acid trip, which is why I just picked out that red toadstool right away. It's basically find and eat a red toadstool to get high. So let's do that straight away. So that is objective A, immediately fulfilled. So we've done that one. We don't need to worry about that. B, of course, is for bandage, i.e. use a bandage. That's the same as last time. C is for crow, so we have to kill a crow. Same as last time. D is for dog. again, kill one of the dogs. E is for exotic spices, which of course I just picked up a moment ago. So straight off the bat, we can cross that one out. Now F is one that I've changed as well. F is now for feathered food. Hunt and collect a pheasant. Don't actually have to eat the meat or cook it, as long as we just collect it. G is for grand voyage. That is, use a boat to travel to another island. We could do that one in a second, actually. That's a new one. H is for hunter, same as before. I is for invincibility/invisibility. Find and use a talisman. J is still for jollity, so find a squire and sing along with him. K is now for king's residence. So for that one I have to find a castle and I have to climb on one of the walls. L is for Lapin, Lapin, which basically means just hunt and collect a rabbit. So similar to the pheasant one, that's a new one. M is now for mail, read letter, which I've got right here, so we can read that in a second and get that one done. That's basically a replacement for L. N is still for nasty habit, find and use a pipe and tobacco, which I can do in a second. O is now for obliteration, so I have to find some dynamite and they have to kill a robot using the dynamite. P is still for poacher. Q is still for queen, which is collect patriotic crockery, which we've just got there, so we've just fulfilled that one pretty much straight off the bat, so I can cross that one off. That's Q fulfilled. R is for rider, kill. S is for scarecrow, kill. T is now for trombone, play a tune. We'll do that in a second. U still is for underwater for 10 seconds. V is for vitality, let it drain to 0. W is for whiskey, drink that. Now, X, Y and Z. Y is still the same, but X and Z I've changed. For these ones I've kind of had to get very creative and a bit silly. X is no longer for X coordinate. X is now for Exhibit A, collect small pile of bones, which we have now done, so we can cross that one straight off the bat. Just makes it a bit easier. Y is still for Y coordinate, so go to a very high place. And Z, this is the silliest one, I think. Z is now for zounds. Is this a skull? Collect a skull, which we've done right there. So that one, cross off straight away. Right, so that means we've already done some, and there's already some others we can do. So I'm just going to use the pipe and tobacco straight away. So that is N for nasty habit. Completed. Don't need to worry about that one anymore. Mail. Let's read this letter. Letter 23. Dear Howard, I've been thinking about our last meeting, and I know in my heart that you are the one for me. There was something about the shape of your face and the way it was lit in the moonlight. I shall never forget it. I know that we're from different worlds, but that doesn't mean that this isn't love. If you can find any way to break out of the constraints of your difficult life, then I'll always be here waiting for you. I never believed in soulmates, Howard, but I think this was meant to be. Write to me again soon, my beloved. I shall be waiting, always. Amelia. So, that's mail. Objective M, we can now cross off the list as well. I don't necessarily think I need to be carrying these like junk items with me now that I've collected them and all, but I can always deposit them back at a building somewhere. Right, so what else can we obviously do? Whiskey. We'll just drink that straight off the bat, and that's objective W complete. In the meantime, obviously we've got T for trombone, so we'll do that one in a second. I'm just checking my inventory. There's definitely nothing else in there really that I can do straight away. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll do the trombone thing, and then we'll probably do G for grand voyage. We'll travel to another island. Alright, okay, so that's good. I've got obviously all the objectives scribbled down on a piece of paper here, so that I can actually do them in due course. Right, I think to make things more interesting with the trombone one, we'll actually find some robots and try and play to them rather than actually just doing it here, because I feel like just doing it here is a bit cheap and a bit too easy, not enough challenge to it. So let's get our hasses over in this direction and see what the deal is. Is there anyone over by the buildings up there? Oh, is that, what is that building over there? Is that a pub or something? Oh no, it's just another village. What am I thinking? Oh, do I dare do it with a rider? Can I get your attention? That's not really much of a tune. There we go. Now, here we go. Got his attention. See if we can lure him towards the shoreline. Because he won't be able to get us while we're on a jetty. I don't think, anyway. Gotta be careful. Do you like the tune that I'm playing for you? God, get over here. This is kind kind of an interesting experiment, though, wouldn't it? It would be an interesting experiment, rather. Just to see if you can pull a rider over onto the jetty. Okay, I'm going to turn it off now because he's very close. Will he see me? No, apparently not. He's fine. Or he's just going to hang around over there. Well, that doesn't matter because we've done the trombone one now. We can cross that off the list as well. There we are. Right, and that means now we can do a grand voyage, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see me from over there? Can you see me from over there? It's a good question, really, isn't it? Alright, let's do this. Grand voyage. Take boat south, fine, yeah. Obviously for the, well, for what's it called? The King's Residence objective for K, we will need to go to a specific, well, one of a specific couple of islands to do that one, since this is actually an industrial custom biome that I've set here. Alright, let's go. There we are. There we go. Showcase the loading screen so that you can actually see I am doing it. Okay, G for Grand Voyage. That's done as well. We're already flying through some of these, but I'm sure it's going to get harder and harder from this point onward. Right then. Oh, U for Underwater, actually, we could be doing straight away. Before I forget. Just move my piece of paper off over there so I can get my keyboard. Alright, hold on. Let me just drop myself straight in. Hold on, I need to get underwater. If I can. Oh, there we go. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, you don't. Right, I'm out. I'm out. Back. Let me out. Oh, you little bastard. You did that deliberately, didn't you? To freak me out. Well, doesn't matter, because you weren't fast enough to get me. And I've crossed off another objective. Fantastic. Alright, so, we've got B, C, D that you're doing. F, H, I, J, K, L, O, P, R, S, V and Y. Okay, so, you know, we've done quite a fair few there, straight off the bat, to begin with, which is pretty good, isn't it? God, Jesus. You're really fucking going crazy trying to get me, aren't you? Well, it's not going to happen, buddy. Alright. Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to deposit some of these junk objects that I picked up, because I don't really need to be carrying them around. Now, Vitality. Obviously that one I need to let it run down to 0, which we could do at some point. There's a dog over there that I just saw a moment ago. Oh god, I do hear a landowner. A wild landowner just appeared somewhere. Where is he? Well, I hear the squire. We do a sing-along with him. Because we can hear him from this range, can't we? Where is he? Get closer so I can actually hear him. And wait for it. What's he singing? No, he's singing Old Lang Syne. I could have sung along with that one, but never mind. Can't really hear him too well. I feel like I need to get closer to the squire to really be able to do that singing one. But alright, hold on. If we go over here. Oh shit! That was a bad idea. Freaking crows. Well, as long as you two, well, you lot rather, bugger off at some point. Okay, hold on. He might sing at some point. He's just waving. God, what are you doing? Yeah, Britannia rules the waves. There you go, sung. Right, Jollity is done. Britannia rules. See, I'm always kind of out of time a little bit with him there, but it's fine. I count that as a win. That's J crossed off the list. We're done. Oh god, there are friggin' douchebags all around, all over the place. And when I say douchebags, I mean riders. Alright. Good stuff. Okay, do I have a torch? I think I do, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Switch that bad boy on so we can actually see a bit better. Ooh, scarecrow, eh? Scarecrow. Oh, hold on. Right, here we go. I'm going to get you. I'm going to save on ammo, because he's quite far out from any robots, so we might be able to kill him off. And this will be another objective complete. So I don't think I really, I didn't get any of the robot killing objectives, did I? When I first did this. Alright, I'll take his pumpkin though. It's something to eat, if we so desire. Alright, hold on, let me just back up to a safe distance. Over here, presumably. Right. Scarecrow, that's objective S. Fucking done. Wow, we really have blitzed through so many of them already. Then again, it's like, some of these challenges obviously are not that hard to actually do. That's why I changed some of them, in the hopes that maybe it would make things a bit more challenging. But even then, you know, to some extent, I think I just get lucky with the terrain generation and all that. You know, for example, how it just spawns buildings in certain locations and it spawns certain items in them for you to pick up, stuff like that. It's always helpful when that is the case. Alright, get my revolver out and we'll just proceed on over here. We'll continue doing what we came here to do. Right. Is there anyone by this? Ooh, there's a poacher somewhere over there. I mean, we could always do the poacher one. Kill him off. Objective P. That would work, wouldn't it, probably? Anything in here? No? It's the riders that I'm the one that have got me worried. Because they're going to be difficult to deal with. Ooh, more revolver ammo. Right, let's deposit some of these freaking junk items. Because the thing is, in the previous iteration of the challenge, I was kind of like, I should carry them around with me, but actually, in retrospect, I don't know if it's really worth it, carrying them around with me wherever I go, because it just clogs up the inventory. I think I just unnecessarily burdened myself with that rule. Now, what we do need to do is find dynamite at some point, and that's probably going to be difficult. Because obviously for that, we're probably going to need to find one of those like factories or mills. Big buildings. Right. I never actually did do, well, I never actually set an objective about killing squires. Alright. Where's the nearest poacher around here? God, I still hear riders. Ah, there you are. You bugger. Alright. I wonder, how close can we get to you without triggering yet? I'm worried about the riders getting potentially too close. Ah, there you are. You're moving away from me, are you? Got him. Right, oh god. His body's freaking out. Oh, hunters. No. Shit. Oh, this is bad. Suddenly they're all here. It's not what we need at all, is it? I was going to try and loot that friggin' poacher's body, but it's not going to happen now. Well, we killed the poacher, so that's an objective done. What if we could kill one of the hunters, though? That could be useful, couldn't it, if we could do that? Unless I just... No. You know what, actually, I think maybe it's probably best if I don't get cocky. Don't try and push my luck. Otherwise, that's probably going to be bad, and I'll probably end up getting myself killed. Because that's always a distinct possibility with me, isn't it? Alright, that's the poacher dead, though. So we've done objective P as well. We're doing real good here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, like I say, ideally I want to try and get back to his body. And see if I can loot it. But it just depends on whether those friggin' robots in the distance just bugger off. Just go and do their own thing. So that I can actually get to where his body is. Because if he's dropped a blunderbuss... Shit, fuck you. You just fucking leave me well be. Right, there you go. Yeah, he's trying to fucking pull aggro across. Even the bloody landowner's coming over there now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. There's another, oh, God, there's another rider over there. Alright, I don't think we're going to get to the bloody poacher's body at any time soon, are we? I don't think that's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. They're being a bunch of bitches. That's what they're being. Alright, we'll tell you what, we have been recording probably for about 20 minutes or thereabouts. So you know what, I think we'll probably make this an episode. We'll call it a day here. Well, we're off to a flying start then with this renewed hardcore alphabet challenge. This time, let's hope I actually have a bit more success, folks. I rather do hope that I don't get myself killed in the first few minutes of the next episode. Otherwise, I will just be face-palming very hard, and no doubt you lot will be too. Alright, well there we go. Facebook and links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested, and if you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated. More than that, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. I will give away your presents, boy. Up here then. Cross. Feels a bit unsafe landing on a slope like that, but okay. Alright, let's go. On to this way. Oh! No. That feels like it surely would have gained attention, that does. Just go this way, keep moving, keep on the move in case someone's got to investigate it. Yeah. Okay. Barrels in the foreground. Oh god, yeah, look at that, like marching along like freaking zombies. It's a little bit weird.